Hello and welcome to Desert Ox Farms. How's it going, William? Man, I'm out of breath. I've been running, trying to get everything going here. I had a bunch of stuff I had to go grab out of my Jeep. But we made it. We are here. And tonight we are going to try to expand our farm. Give me just one moment and I'll be ready to rock and roll. I know normally we're not live up on Saturdays. Typically we're on Sunday, but thanks to work, we are going to be live on Saturday, probably until the new year. We'll find out at the end of next week if things are going to keep going this way. And if they are, cool. If they're not, well, cool. I've been doing some contracts on here, trying to get us a little extra money. I don't know if we'll be able to upgrade everything, but we're definitely going to be able to get us another field and some more farm equipment for sure. Because right now we're just sporting the white farm boss. Ooh, we got a little lag going there. I changed a couple of settings. That should clear up in just a minute. I think the farm boss is down on the field. But we've got some contracts. Like we got this one over here. I got a little worker going on that one. And let's see. Yeah, there we go. He's over here. He was unloading some grain. Or not grain, but some soybeans. And I saw soybean crop come in over here. Let me take care of this thing. You know what? I need to probably pin, because not everybody likes the vertical. They get in there and they find that they would rather be in something else. And I gotta fix my audio because I can't hear a thing. There we go. Now we can hear. Now we can hear. Outstanding. 5 or 10 other lives tonight. Yeah. There's probably a lot of people that have been off this week. So they probably taking the time to do a little streaming. That's kind of the boat I'm in. That's the only night I have off. So I just try to take advantage of it. Let's see. Pull this, try to take advantage of it. Copy. Let's see. What's that? And let's get back into the. All right, and we'll paste that in there, and let's pin it. There we go. Now, if you don't want to watch it on the vertical or the shorts feed, you can actually watch it on the regular feed. Have a full screen, you know, if you like the full screen. Still works on the phone. It's just you have a better view, that's all. But yeah, I'll show you, William, as far as what we got planned. Let's see. This is our farm down here. All the green area is what we own. We're going to get this field, which we already have enough money for. But we're not going to buy it this month. We're going to let them get the parsnips out of the field because we're not harvesting parsnips. That's a headache. Why is it? Well, probably because it's not the regular night and we're just getting started, you know. It's a hit and miss. whenever you change up what you normally do, then people sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. Some people will make a schedule around your schedule so they can be there. If you're not there on the same time, stuff will change on you. Field 7. What was in Field 7? Field 7. What was in Field 7? Oh, this big old field over here? We don't have nearly the money. It's $477,000. We can buy this one, which will actually increase the size of our farm a pretty good bit. If we had the money, we'd buy it. Hello everybody, welcome in. All my lurkers out there. If you'd like, you can say hey and drop a little emoji in the chat. Little emojis will bounce around the screen, if you like playing with those sort of things. We are just a couple months in on Hutan Pantai. Got a couple of contracts that we're trying to get knocked out so that we can make a little extra money and expand our farm. Right now it's November and we can't really do anything with our rice fields right now. So we get our time moved around, make us a little cash. Yeah, if I had the money, I could definitely make a whole nother farm with Field 7. It's a big field. I would like to eventually build up to the farm that's in the middle. There's a farm in the middle of the map. It's pretty nice. It's kind of built out already. You might make a little change to it, but not a whole lot. Yeah, this has been it's been a crazy week. We've started working our peak hours at work, so we've gone to a 6-day schedule, which is loads of fun. And instead of my normal run that I do, I have been going up to Atlanta, and all I gotta say is for everybody that lives in Atlanta, bless you. The fact that you can tolerate to live in that place. You are truly special people. Is it huge? I wouldn't say it's huge, but it is definitely larger than what you start with. We get this field finished right here, and I will show you that farm that's in the middle. It's just a really good centrally located farm. It's a good size that you can have some decent equipment in there and be able to work those fields. That would be kind of the goal, is to get to that point. But yeah, we get this one knocked out, which it shouldn't take us very long to get this one. It's not a very big field. And we'll go take a look at it. Running made me thirsty. But yeah, like I was saying, you folks in Atlanta, you're definitely a special breed. All the holiday traffic that's been coming through there, oh man. What was it? Wednesday night, Thursday morning, I was heading up through there, and I had a group of street racers come flying around me on both sides, on the shoulder of the road, and everywhere else. They were running well over 100 miles an hour. And then there was some little tail-end Charlie that comes along, and his tire comes off, just the outside of his tire, and it's just riding down the road next to me. He never even slowed down. He just kept hauling ass down the road, and he's just riding on the rim, just running about, I don't know, probably 80 miles an hour. Just never let up, just getting it. He said, I gotta get home to mama's dinner. It was some crazy stuff. So yeah, you folks in Atlanta, definitely a special breed. We do some crazy stuff out in the sticks, but we don't run our cars on the rim. Whew, how was everybody's Thanksgiving, man? Everybody have lots of turkey? Get to see plenty of family? I got to just ride up and down the road. I didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time with the family this year, thanks to work. But you know, it's kind of the nature of the beast, I guess. Got to be able to pay the bills. I'll do my best, William. But this is not a kid stream. This is, you know, it's an adult stream. And I will do my best. I'll try to refrain, just for you, buddy. Yep. We don't want to upset any soft ears, that's for sure. Nathaniel, what's up, buddy? You just popping in? You missed my story about Atlanta? What's up, JH? Here comes the regulars. You had a nice Thanksgiving? Outstanding. What's up is we're getting some soybeans harvested because we're going to try to get our farm expanded a little, pick up a little more equipment, and see if we can't grow the farm a bit, because we kind of need to. We got to be able to make some money. You doing a little farming too? Good deal. I'm a little short-winded right now. I was doing a lot of running around, like little running, trying to get everything going for the stream. I had to go to town, pick up some groceries, and then after I got that, got back to the house, and I was running groceries in the house. I suppose I could have done that this morning, but that would have just been the responsible thing to do. Who wants to do that? You know, let's wait until we got a time crunch and we got to rush around. You know, why be responsible? I mean, they were my groceries, right? It wasn't like anybody else had to worry about it. Yeah, what you got what you got coming for Christmas? What's Santa Claus gonna bring you? What's the big man in the suit got planned for you? You don't know? Well, what are you hoping for? What do you got on your Christmas wish list? Matter of fact, what's everybody got on their Christmas wish list? New Carhartt, a jacket. Yeah, those are nice. Those are super nice. That's the working man's clothes. It's good and durable, lasts forever. You can get it nasty as all get out and it still looks good. You say you don't know what you want for Christmas, William. You know, do you have a PlayStation or an Xbox or anything like that? Or a PC? Those are things you could throw on the list. Do you have Farming Simulator 25? Spicy stuff? Some spicy stuff. Depends on what it is. I have been known to eat a habanero or two in my day. There we go. Oh, about ran back over me. Let's come get this vulture that we got borrowed here. It's actually a pretty sharp tractor. I'm not a big vulture fan, but this is a pretty sharp tractor. You have a PS4. Well, I think I'd have to put a PS5 on that Christmas list if I was you. If you played as much Farm Sim as I do, I would say either a PC or an Xbox. No one shredded, so yeah. You asked for kind of gifts I asked for. What do you want? Something that's been worn out. New pair of socks, underwear. That sort of thing. Yeah, I don't have a huge list of wants when it comes to that sort of thing. Yeah, the big bud is huge, isn't it? There's a real farmer. I can't remember who he is that's on YouTube, but he's got a big bud, and when he gets on that thing, his dog rides with him. It just, you know, the big bud, it's so big, it's like it has a porch on it. The dog will sit out there and just ride along. That's one of the coolest things. It's like, man, I want a real farm, so I can have my dog ride on the harvester with me. It may have been Welker's farm. I know the farm was massive. The video that I watched, they had just gotten hold of some government land and were getting ready to cultivate it. They were pulling an old cultivator out that they hadn't used in several years. And that thing, I mean, it was huge. So they were going to use that big bud to pull it and tear up that land. Yeah, you got, like a set of stairs on both sides. Yeah, they were getting ready to go and rip up the grass because it hadn't been used in forever. and so they were going to get it ready for planting. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, you see all the little seed pods flying around all over the place, man. They're everywhere. It almost makes it look like little bugs flying around. It's pretty cool. Well, heck, maybe they are bugs. Yeah, this is a pretty cool map. I like how you kind of have the real country feel to it, but at the same time, you're just kind of like, it's got this big city vibe at the same time. They go turn. Yeah, Fearsome Rhino, he's not too far from me. Close. I didn't realize it, but there's actually been a rise of I guess YouTubers from my area, which is kind of weird. So we got to take this down south somewhere. We got to go, yeah, down here. Harbor Grain. What's our best road to get there? I guess we get to take kind of a scenic route. You can get it on the what's it, the Xbox One S or whatever, the newest Xbox, the PS5. The old consoles like the PS4 and whatever the older Xbox is, you can't get it on. Into a production area, whichever one you can find that's the flattest. That way you don't have to spend as much time flattening the ground. Series X and S, there you go. For the Xbox, William, Nathan just answered that for you. It's the Series X and S. But if you stay with PlayStation 5. I think we should have went the other way. This is going to be the long way, I believe. Let's get turned around, jump back on the road over here. Yeah, the patch is it's fixed quite a few things. Now, for those of you that are on PC, I will say this: if you use the stock combine mod, it has issues with the cotton harvester. And anytime you try to get into the cotton harvester, it will try to freeze your game. So you'll have to disable it. I was trying to do some cotton contracts on here that were pretty big. I think it was almost 20,000 for the contract. And every time I get into the harvester, it was freezing. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I looked at the log file, and there were a bunch of Lewis script errors for combine stock, so I had to disable it. Now that said to the docks. Does that take us up on the highway? Hutan docks. We need to go down to the Hutan city. Okay. That's a do not enter. We'll go this way. Yeah, Hester for an Xbox for Christmas. I hear that. Holy cow. Talk about a steep hill. 2 miles an hour, as fast as we can climb. Woo! We do have 2 fields harvested in here, though. That field 46 and 44, we harvested them both. Put them all in this one trailer. Yeah, if you have Farming Simulator 25 on Xbox, you can get the Thrustmaster farm stick and use that, and that thing is great. And there's already a pile of mods. I was surprised at just how fast they've been coming out. Now, as far as like crossplay mods, like your vehicles and that sort of thing, there's been more script mods, stuff that are like kind of PC centric. But those things have been dropping. It seems like there's a new one every day. A gold mining mod. You like the gold mining, don't you? Well, if you can, the farm stick, they just made a farm stick. I think they announced it maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, check out Thrustmaster's website. You can get the farm stick, sure can. It's a game changer, man. It's a real game changer. If you already use like a wheel and pedals, we're heading to a dead end. Oh no, we were supposed to get off back there. Hopefully no traffic is coming because there's nowhere to turn around. But yeah, I think it was probably maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. Whoa, this trailer turns fast. Don't do that. I barely touched the wheel and that sucker shot. What's the farm stick? It's a type of controller that you can use in addition to like your regular controller or using it with a wheel. It kind of looks like a flight stick for like a flight simulator game. This thing has wheels that turn on the back, and they are trying to mess with me. But yeah, it's kind of like a flight simulator stick, but it's really good for doing logging or pallets, that sort of thing. Oh, no. Don't turn so sharp. You got to wheel and pedals, but hate having to use a controller to work the front load. Yeah. Check Thrustmaster's website. You should be able to get the farm stick. That's the benefit as far as FS25. If you're on console, that's the benefit Xbox has over PlayStation because they don't have one available for PlayStation. Oh no, man. What's up, Robin? Yeah, they didn't turn these fans on. The exhaust fumes are going to be terrible in these tubes. Red light. No cop, no stop. Let's see, I think we can turn on this next road. I think that'll be the best way to go. We're trying to get down to the dock. Watch out, pedestrians. There's a crazy tractor driver coming through here. Yeah, killing the curve. It's this trailer, man. Look, watch the tires on the trailer. You see that? See how they're turning? It makes the back end swing more than it should. I need a fixed axle. I don't like the steer axle. Something tells me you don't have a driver's license, William. Yeah. I know I missed my turn. Going to deliver to the fellowship. Dropping in this grain elevator, and they're going to pipe it over to that boat over there. That's pretty cool. I actually used to do something similar to this. I used to haul wood chips, and I would go down to the ports in Savannah, and we go in there. And when you pull in, you actually pull up on a lift. This thing would actually take and stand your whole truck and trailer up, almost straight up in the air. It's like a Jolly Green Giant just picking up your truck and pouring it out. Must be drinking. You're only 13. But yeah, they pick it up and just dump it all out. And you would see the conveyor belts up under the ground, and they would come. Oh, I'm not looking where I'm going. It does look like I've been drinking, don't it? I haven't been drinking. But you can see those conveyors, instead of being above you like that, they would actually be down under the ground, and then you would see them come out of the side of the dock and come back up over the ship. And it would take us a couple of weeks to load that ship. Look at that. See that trailer, it turns. But yeah, it would take a couple of weeks to load that ship. You would think as many chips as you brought in there, because I'd bring thousands of tons or hundreds of tons, you know, in. And it takes so much to fill those things up. Oh, we got this done. We can let them have this back. This ain't ours. So cultivating is complete. We'll collect that. It's 12,000 right there. And then we got 8,000 off of one of these fields, and another 5 off another one. Outstanding. We're up to 187,000. So we could go ahead and purchase this field for sure. And if we go ahead and get it now, we can probably put some grass in it. That's a good idea. Let's do that. We're going to have to get it cultivated because it's got a bunch of parsnips, and we do not want parsnips. Oh, we got to get back to our farm. Hey, the little ape's all loaded up. There's our tractor. Let's go, girl. We got that pile of rocks sitting over there. I've been doing a couple other rock removal contracts, trying to get some more stones built up. That way, if we get the money to do a factory, you know, for lime or cement, depending on what we decide to do, we can make you know, lime or like cement plate, or what's it, the roof plates or cement, that sort of thing. Yeah, if it works out. I'm ready to get on them rice fields, man. That's what I'm ready for. Engage, you say forget it and just drive crazy. Alright, this is the parsnips. As much as I would love to harvest the parsnips, there's nothing in the game that makes parsnip harvesting very good. Not even the wolf stuff. It's okay. We're not worse than parsnips. If it were a smaller field, I might get one, something to get the parsnips up with, but this, you have to take it one row at a time. Business, that's no bueno. I'm not going to use that. I haven't seen it myself, but I have talked to a few people that have talked about having some issues with it. Why am I destroying the field? Because it's parsnips. That's why. I've seen a few people that have had some issues with the manure producing for the barns and stuff. I want to say it was mainly the buffaloes that had the problem. But made 300 liters and hasn't made any more. Maybe I should use the steering assist. I got to read and I'm riding all off the road or off the field. Let's see. Yeah, I can't text and drive at the same time. Clearly. Yeah, we could get some money off of it, but it would take forever, literally forever, to get it all harvested. The vegetable crops, until there's a better way to get them out of the field, I just prefer not to do them. I think, Nathaniel, that if you take up the silo and replace it with an extension as opposed to just a silo, that may fix it. I'm not real sure. I know it's an issue. Have you had the issue since the update? Because I haven't went through the update entirely to see what they did for the animals and that sort of thing. But it was an issue. I do know that. It's not something I personally have run into because I haven't really done any animals yet. I'm trying to work on a Let's Play where I do plan on getting some animals. Yeah, there's been an update. There was an update, I think the day before Thanksgiving, actually, William. It fixed a lot of things. It didn't fix everything, but that's just kind of how it goes with games. There's a lot of people that will complain that games shouldn't come out with bugs in them, and I don't disagree. But the thing is whenever you develop a game, you only have a certain amount of testers to test the game, and they're not going to catch everything. And once you end up releasing it to the general public, you're going to have thousands, possibly millions of people playing your game, and they're going to be trying out everything under the sun. They're going to find where your game is broke. It did the same thing. Man, okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to tell you about and you said it was for cows. I don't have the link. I could probably get the link so that you could submit it, but I know it's been submitted already as far as that issue. Just from talking with like Farmer Klein, I know he submitted it, and some of the other guys have submitted it. So it's a known issue. That much I can tell you. So hopefully in the next patch, which it took them 2 weeks to release the first patch. So hopefully, in maybe the next 2 weeks. It kind of sucks to have to wait that long, but hopefully in the next 2 weeks they'll have something out that'll fix that issue. Have you tried anything besides the cows? You only make a playlist? You mean like a music playlist, William? Yeah, dairy cows. I'd really like to know if they're planning to add some new animals. You know, like on Riverbend Springs, there's a chicken coop, or at least it looks like a chicken coop, that you can't use. It's got the area for the eggs to spawn, but there's no way to put any chickens or anything in there. I wonder if that might be for a different animal. You know, like rabbits or something. Ducks, maybe. In the process of getting a new pen ready. Yeah, I really do. I wonder if they're going to add some other animals. I was really hoping they would have added something like ducks, you know, or rabbits. Not that there's a whole lot of use for rabbits. I mean, the pellets are actually worth a good bit. It would be pretty awesome for sure. Especially if you could get manure from your rabbits, because those rabbit pellets are, that's a high octane fertilizer. That's some really good stuff. And this will make a good grass field. We better get some money going and start really growing our farm. Try to get some better fields and see about getting some productions going. Because that little rice production up there is it's not really doing much. You like hard to find farm sim playlists? Okay. Well, mine's certainly not mainstream. I would, there's actually a mod map out now. I don't know if you know that, Nathan, or Nathaniel. I mean, I'm going to end up calling you Nate before it's all over with, just to... I'm not used to saying Nathaniel. It's a mouthful, man. But, there's actually a mod map out. What's his name? Ola Hodor or whatever. I think I talked about it last week. It's already out on the mod hub. It's a survival map. It's pretty decent, you know. It's got a it's got a sawmill, and it has a farm supply, and then you got your dealership. That's really it. There's a few fields, and they're kind of tucked away into one corner, and then the rest of it's just left to your imagination. It's a mix of hardwood trees and pines, which I would kind of like to see some of those hardwoods go away. Hardwoods are a real pain to harvest. Mules, yeah, mules would be cool. I'd like to see them do something like horse and buggy. Do some plows that you could put on horses and that sort of thing. Do some real old school farming. You know, you wouldn't want to plow a field this big with a cow, but it'd still be kind of cool. You could do some real survival challenges that way. Start off with just a mule and a plow. He said old school's barf. You just like the big tractors, the big new ones. You'll really like that CR11 if that's the case. Yeah. What did you think about that Let's Play? I know that there was a part where the audio cut out, I had somebody that I know at work. They said they had watched it, and they were telling me about that, and I was like, oh, geez. It was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning whenever I was editing that, and I had been up all night. I plan on recording the second episode. I want to try and streamline it a little bit more. I'm trying to keep it as with as few edits as I can without it being super long, so that you can see that I'm not trying to pull anything on anybody. You know, I don't want people to go, well, he used this and cheated that. That's why I showed what mods I was using up front. You know, that sort of thing. It's just a legit let's play. Get in here, let's get this horse farm kind of thing. That horse farm's pretty awesome. I will actually, I will be recording the second episode of that later tonight. Yeah, there's one. There was one where it's whenever I took the, I think it was to the first harvest contract. The audio, it has that kind of like a little chipmunk sound, and then all of a sudden it just goes out. That's because I was cutting that audio out, and I was going to put some music right there, and I just kind of lost track of where I was at, apparently, because I just moved on from it and left it kind of broken right there. I noticed it after the fact. Well, actually, I didn't even notice it. Somebody else had pointed it out. I am trying to progress it a little quicker in the first few stages, just because it's all contract work. You know, it's not really focused on our farm, and I'd really like everything to be focused on our farm. You don't like old school, new school is better? Nope. And you like watching Nate? You like Force Rhino? He likes all that old school stuff, man. I mean, Ruby, that was Yosho's baby. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to pay somebody to get them a Ruby mod, so they can have something, you know, to bring Ruby back. This is going pretty. Look how steep this is. That's a climb for you. We certainly didn't pick a flat field. I'll say, Nathaniel, if you decide to do a place for your production, it's not this field. Do not use field 32. With all the ground deformation that'll happen when you plant that thing down, you'll have to build ramps just to get to the production. Yeah, he did. Yosho did have a fit when they got rid of Ruby. I mean, to be fair, Ruby is a pretty nice tractor. Speaking of pretty nice tractors, we're going to have to get Emerald. He's got Ruby. We're going to have Emerald. That little 3650 John Deere, man, that tractor is so nice. It's got such a good sound. Ruby was what? I think Ruby was a little Massey Ferguson. As much as I like Massey, that little 3650 is sweet. He almost cried. Yeah, he may have. Yeah, I think Yosho actually really did like that tractor. It wasn't just him acting, you know. So I have heard them mention, you know, about actually hiring somebody to make that mod. Oh, is it really? It's only a sell point? I hadn't even looked at it. Like I said, I haven't checked out the animals at all. And I really want to do the buffalo because I want to do mozzarella and stuff like that. Yeah, Ruby served her time. I can show you what I want. And this is, as far as Ruby goes, this is my Ruby. Right here. This is my Ruby. The Massey Ferguson 9S. You can pump this thing all the way up to 425 horsepower. This tractor is absolutely gorgeous. I love this thing. And it has a wonderful sound. The engine sounds on that tractor, oh man, it's so good. You want them to bring Ruby back? When you said she served her time. I have no doubt that they will. I haven't checked any of the itch.io pages yet, but I'm sure that somebody has got some stuff on the itch.io already. And for those of you that don't know what the itch.io is, yeah, for it to just be a sell point, I agree. But yeah, for those of you that don't know what a itch.io is, if you're on PC, it's just a website. Some of the modders will actually set up a page on itch.io, so you have a direct link to that modder's mods, as opposed to going through some of the more questionable sites. And not only that, but you find even better mods. Like one of the last mods that I got off of an itch.io was an old Ford tractor. That thing is great. If I can, I'll bring that one back too. Say field 22. Let me look at you on 22. Where is 22? We might have to copy you. Field 22. Oh, right. Oh yeah, okay. That's probably actually a pretty good place. It's already right there in town. You're just industrializing it some more. Yep, I saw it right there next to the city. That was a good location. We got that all fixed. Yeah, I should have went over it with a mulcher first, shouldn't I? Oh well. We'll lose a little bit of yield, but it won't be too bad. Look at my phone. I see my phone. Give me just a second and I will look at my phone. So demanding. Okay, I will look at my phone. Over there, I got messages. Yes, Robin. Therapeutic effect kicking in. Meditation bound to happen soon. Yeah, JH shows up just to chill. He just watches the tractors and it puts him into a meditation. He just knocks out. Yeah, I like that idea, Nathaniel. We're probably going to use your idea if we get us another production. Or when we get another production. Yeah, he throws. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty funny. So we have canola in. Let's see. Let's change that to grass. You know what? I can't hardly tell that that's even done. I'm gonna have to use the assist, whether I want to or not. And let's get to it. Is canola a cash making crop? It's not like your best cash crop. It's not bad. If you take and convert it into canola oil, then you make a good bit more off of it. If you just sell it as canola, it's definitely not. Oh wow, that's not good. It's not your best crop. One of your best cash crops is grass. Which field are you talking about? Seed oil bad. Yes, seed oil is bad. It's not bad when it's lining my pockets, JH. Oh, 22? That's a good question. Yes. A simple grass is definitely a cash making crop. What you want to do with your grass is you want to wrap it and make silage bales, and silage will sell and make you more money than anything. Let's see if we can do this without tearing it up this time. You know what? This thing takes, I think it's 110 horsepower. Let me look real quick. I think that's what it is. 110 horsepower. I say it's time for a tractor that's more appropriate. It needs to have Michelin's. We'll leave the medium 3-point. We want a front loader on this. Just like that. And it's 48,000. Let's do it. Oh, that's awesome. Let's get that over here. And in the meantime, little Emerald. Yeah, silage sells for a good price all the time. Get back to the top of the hill, and then I'm gonna go get Emerald. Nate can have Ruby, or Yosho can have Ruby. Another really good crop is sugar beets. Sugar beets are a really good crop. As far as making money, sugar beets, potatoes make good money. you just get such a high yield off the crop. It's hard not to make good money. And it doesn't even look like it's taking the seed, does it? No offense taken. You go check on your other peeps. It says it's planting grass. Okay, well good. It's not using very much seed. That's awesome. Just loop it around. Oh, we already did that row. Yeah, corn silage is good too. Let's just hire somebody up for just a moment. We can come back. But we gotta go get our little tractor. Listen to that thing. Oh, it sounds so good. We need a front loader attachment. Should we make it John Deere green? Hey, you didn't change. Make it match the tractor. I think so. What's up, Audrey Belts? How are you? I think that was a great idea. Now let's get us a little bucket because we got a lot of rocks laying on the ground. Is that going to be our? Let's see. I wonder if any of these other. That's not going to work. That'll be too big. Let's get that. And we need a little weight to go on the back. Yep, counterbalance it. Oh, there's the weights. Won't need much. We'll take about 600 pounds. And that should be plenty. And one more special item. And it's right here in this miscellaneous category. Oh no, we don't have quite enough money. This little jewel. We can use that to carry some of our crops around. I guess we'll have to wait on that one. Get the rest of this hooked up. Yep. Gotta come in from the other side. Have I played FS23? I sure have. I have it on the Switch. I often play it when I'm at work. Well, look at that. Listen to that tractor, man. Oh yeah, she hums along. Sounds great. Nice and new. Ooh, getting a little jitter going there. Yeah, I have. I've actually gotten a pretty decent sized farm on FS23. You know, you got the 3 fields that you start with, And down by the oil mill, I own all those fields. I've got probably the biggest harvester you can get. I've got 3 or 4 tractors. I'm getting ready to start diving into the animals on that one. It's a good portable game. Yeah, if you like Farm Sim like I do, then it's a good game. If you don't really like Farm Sim, you probably wouldn't like 23. 23, you can't get any mods or anything, so it can be a bit of a grind. But when I'm at work, it's not like I got a whole lot to do when I'm sitting around. Logging? Absolutely. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to go do a logging contract here in just a second to do some transport stuff. Because I want to get that trailer that I just showed you guys. In 25, I have. I've done a little logging in 25. Let's see. Matter of fact, while he's down there doing that, planting up the field, let's see if there's a good transport contract. 12 grand. That seems like a good transport contract to me. We'll borrow the stuff. Let's see, where is oh man, it's way over there by the temple. Okay. So let's hop into this truck. Now we're not fixing to be cutting the trees, but we are going to have to get this stuff loaded up, which is kind of logging. We did a deadwood contract the other day, and deadwood contracts, they're not bad, but depending on which one you get, like the one that we got, the trees, they were kind of hiding on us. So it took way longer to do the contract than it should have. Typically, you can go in on a deadwood contract. You can find the trees you need to cut down and just zip, and you're done. And then every once in a while you'll get one that'll kind of hang you up. Let's see if I can see any of the dead trees. No. I'm playing on PC. I haven't played on console in 4 or 5 years. I think we gotta go right up here, and this will go to the I think this is the way to the temple, if I remember right. Yep, I'm on PC, and I actually have several script mods running already. Just mostly quality of life kind of stuff. Yeah, this is the road to the temple, but I'm not seeing the logs. Did we take the wrong road? Oh no. No. They're way up there. Okay. We gotta get turned around and take the dirt road. They're up on the dirt road. That's our road right there. I wish you could get script mods on console. Absolutely, Nathaniel. I wish you could get script mods on console. That's the consoles, man. That's you know, Microsoft and Sony that keep that from happening. I think it's more Sony than Microsoft. But it's those guys. If it wasn't, you know, if it wasn't for them, you would get them. Just like how you have the what do you call it? The slot counts. On PC, you don't have slot counts, but you guys have slot counts because they don't want you to be able to download so many mods that it causes issues with your game. They want you to be able to have the best experience possible, so they limit it to so that your performance doesn't dip. It's kind of a similar thing with script mods, because script mods are a little more demanding on some things. Some script mods, I mean, unless you're using it, it doesn't do anything, you know, as far as performance goes. It's a crazy road, man. We got a nice little drop off over there. You just fall right off the cliff. I wasn't expecting to have to go mountain climbing to come get these logs. I think we should see them right up here. There they are. Alright. It's a nice stack too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see this setup right about there should be good. Man, that's a triple stack. Holy cow. Go. I didn't think there was going to be this many of them, but we'll do our thing. Oh, I didn't want 3 logs. We'll take 3. It's easier to just kind of grab these 2 at a time as opposed to getting 3. You don't end up with as scattered a pile. Starting it off with 3 kind of messes us up right off the rip, because you kind of want to set your base up. As many of these contracts as I've done, these logging contracts, you really want that bottom layer to be 4. Typically you want to set some up going one way and some logs going the other way, so that the butts and the tops are facing different directions. Get in there. Just being a booger. Okay. Enough of that. Just not want to do what I wanted to do. I need to actually, I need to set up the multiplayer server for SPS 25. So if there's anybody that's interested in that, they can play on there. I I haven't. I still have the last map that everybody was on for 22 still up, but I think interest has officially died for 22, and I need to get it converted over since the new patch has come out. Should have things fixed, you know, so that the multiplayer works pretty decent. I was just kind of holding off on setting it up because there were some issues. This what you were looking for, Audrey? Or are you wanting some actual tree cutting? I can tell you, when it comes to hardwoods, those things can be a royal pain. But they pay out a whole lot more. You get a lot more out of a hardwood tree than you will these pines. Sometimes they cooperate, sometimes they don't. Let's get us a big grab if we can. Try to get 4 of them. I should have turned them around. Yeah, Nate, see, as far as like the control I have on this is all the farm stick. It's not mouse and keyboard, it's not controller, it's all farm stick. And it's just one, I don't have dual sticks or anything like that. Daisy. So right here, I got a good base going. I don't need to mess it up. Let's just get these turned around. Put the butts on one end and the tops on the other. Make that even bed, that way we can fit more on there. I've only remapped one of the buttons, but the way it comes right out of the box, it's already set up. As far as like the way that I was using my controls before the farm stick, I really only needed to remap one button. Can't have you falling down in there all uneven like that. Get over here. The trailer trying to get this thing straightened out. Get down in there. I want to pack it just as full as I can pack it. So when I come down out of these mountains, I can come screaming off this hill because I'm way overloaded. Brakes be damned. Yeah, once you get your hands on the farm stick, you'll be like, it's not because he's that good. It's all the farm stick. It really is. It's all the farm stick. As much as I promote the damn thing, I should be a partner for Thrustmaster, I tell you. Come on. Getting hung in there. There we go. I'll grab just this one. Make all this fit just nice. Real nice. Get out of the way. Should have dropped it down right there. While it was swinging. Go ahead and strap that down. I can probably throw the rest of these on here just any old way. We ain't really got to worry about how they're loaded. Hey, awesome. On your birthday. I thought it was already out. I know I saw the announcement for it, and I was pretty excited for you guys on console. Something to look forward to for your birthday. Better quit pushing down before I flip my truck over. Some new Carhartt for Christmas. Farm stick for the new year. There we go. I guess that all loaded up. Strap that down. Fold that. Oh, not that. Fold that up. Let's see if we can find our way out of here. Turn our headlights on. I'll fold it up. Oh, let's see. Where are we going? I don't even know where this is. It going to the salt? It is going to the sawmill. Gotta go see that devil pig. Tell you what. I think we can pop out. That's the field that we got the soybeans off of. Pop out there and go under the bridge and cross the railroad tracks. Okay. Oh boy, this is not going to be safe. Driving through the mountains, you can't even see the road, and it's dark. Oh boy. Oh boy. Man, can I even get through here? Oh, we're getting hung up on the branches. Look here, little tree. You're gonna have to let me go. And as for you, sir. What did I get? Oh. There we go. Wrong button. Oh, not that. You get to go on the pile if we can reach. not quite right, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna jump up on the side of the truck here. I'm stuck because of this stupid thing. I don't want to cut the whole tree down. Don't make me cut the whole tree down. We're gonna find a way. Let's put that up. Come on. There we go. Making our way. Making our way. Let's get the chainsaw back out. Watch me fall off. Come on. Okay. Cut. Cut. Oh, not close enough. It won't cut right here for some reason, which is weird. I can't move. Let me move. Of course, we fall. Alright, let's see. Is it because I can't reach it? You know what? Why is my saw not working? I can't activate my saw. Yeah, turn that off. I know it's not my tree, but that shouldn't be a problem. There's no left click. What's up with that? Why is that? It's been remapped. I have no activation for my key binding. It's a mouse control. Let's see. Interactive, rotate hand tool. How about activate the hand tool? Where's that at? Interact. Yep, I've got that. Switch hand tool, toggle hand tool, activate hand tool. Yeah, right there. And save controls. Now, activate. Activate. Okay. All right. It let us cut down one branch, and now my saw doesn't work. I broke my saw. Broke my saw. All right. Let's see if we can make our way through here. This overgrown road. Is it going to get through there? It did. It got through there. That one branch was all we needed anyhow. Good enough. Okay, let's get out of here. It's starting to rain too. Woo! Trees! Oh. Oh, we're stuck again. We got this. We got this. Note to self, don't bring a log trailer down this road. Yeah, we made it out. Good deal. Oof. Ooh, that leans. Oh, that leans so hard. Oh, man. Whew. That road right there is a stinking nightmare. That leans so hard. Yeah, it will. Yes, it will. That's Carhartt for Christmas and Farm Stick for the New Year. This is as bright as my lights get. Whew, that was hairy. And didn't think we was gonna make it off the mountain. believe we gotta go right here. Take this underneath and go across or under the bridge, across the railroad tracks. And once we cross railroad tracks, should be a right turn. And then it'll be our first left after that. Here's the railroad tracks. Oh, I got the brakes. I say here's the railroad tracks. Oh, the railroad tracks are elevated. Jeez. I was thinking we were actually going to drive across railroad tracks. Okay. Maybe I should just take it out of the first person because I just can't seem to drive. Okay, more lights on this. That's all we got, huh? That's our high beams. Okay. Well, let's get this stuff delivered and then we can get our little trailer and take Emerald back up to the dealership. And we've got a few pallets we need to get loaded up so we can get those sold. So we gotta have some money for a mower. Oh geez, you don't have any way to cut the grass. Now, I find it seems to be a little more motivating to go ahead and plant the crop that you want before you have the stuff that you need to get it out of the ground with. It keeps you focused on the task. Because then you got to go out and do some contracts so that you can have enough money to either lease that equipment or buy it if you can make enough money off the contracts. There he is. Five Nights at Freddy's. Right there. Look at. Man, I'm telling you, I need to get a sound that sounds like kids laughing so I can play it when I come up here. Stay back, pig. Bear, whatever. I didn't know I could get my flashlight to work with the chainsaw. You hear that? My saw's working now. It's cursed by the mountain. Just put the flashlight away. Oh my goodness. Put the flashlight away. Thank you, sir. I think the bear's messing with me. Try this again. There we go. Check out the bamboo. That would be pretty cool if there was some kind of bamboo logging or something. Let's just go right on over here. Enter the dragon. Let's get the dock. Our flashlight out. We're getting rained on. It's flooding. Park Ruby, or not Ruby, but where did we park Emerald? There she is. Now that we're out of the rain, let's turn in our contract. That's the money we needed. Collect that. And now let's go back into the shop for this little jewel right here. I mean, the headache rack would be cool, I think. We'll just do it like this. And leave the colors like that. And 10 grand later, we have us a new trailer. Woohoo! Now I will show you what's cool about this little trailer. Get some lights going. Kick them high beams on. Oh yeah? Did he? He vehicle for all your needs. I don't know what we did to get it, but that's cool. The things have been popping left and right. Looks like the rain is about stopped. You can knock it off with the wiper blades. I've probably hit a button that keeps them going. Or is it still raining? It's still raining a little. Yeah, this little trailer, it's got to be easily my favorite trailer in the entire game. Just because of its versatility. You can do quite a bit with this thing. You know, not just like your grain crops and that sort of thing, but you can also transport some equipment in it. Like if you got a little skid steer, you can put it up in the back, because this little trailer actually has ramps. You can also choose what side you want to unfold or unload on. Now, I'll show you. We're going to get around here too. This thing is this thing is awesome. There she is. Don't hit the curb. We fit under the curbs. Pretty sure she'll still hook up with the weight on the back. Or not. That's okay. We'll just set the weight down on the side. Now this little trailer, you can like you can just unfold the back, but you can also unfold it on the side. You can unfold the other side. So like if you're loading stuff, or if you want to, dump out on that side, and it's got one more. This right here. Bam! Got ramps come out the back. So if you had this little trailer, and you don't have to put the extensions on the side, but if you get, let's see if there's a boulder removal contract. Stone picking, wood transport, no. Well, if you get a boulder removal contract, the skid steer, it will fit right up into the back of this little trailer. And you can use this to move the skid steer, which is pretty awesome. And you can haul your crops and stuff in it. It works pretty good for throwing some logs in, different things. We're just going to take this with us. No reason to come back. It has straps too. Whoa! Some folks are crazy. Some of the effects and stuff that are in this to me, are awesome. We got to get to the next day because it's too dark to see a hand in front of our face right now. Even as bright as that moon is, it's making rays through the fog, for crying out loud. If it wasn't for the rain, it'd be pretty bright out. Is that the high beams? That's the high beams. Still see where that tornado went through. Just laid waste the forest over there. It'd be nice to have that land over there, because then you have all those trees that you can cut down. It'd be a lot easier to cut those down than it would some of those hardwood trees. see how our grass is doing up here. Should be finished being planted. Come on, baby, you can get up there. I hope that water is, or that bag is waterproof. It's getting rained on over there. All that fertilizer sitting in it. All that fertilizer sitting over there. Jeez. Out you go. Just gonna sit you right over here. That should be a good spot for it. It's only 600 pounds. You can't lift 600 pounds. Alright, let's see. Our guy's in the field. And it looks like he's got it all planted. There's some stones that need to be picked out of all these fields. But we're not going to worry with the stones right now. That's cultivated. It's not. Is that not growing right here immediately in front of us? He ran out of fertilizer. That's when I stopped. Well, we're not super concerned about that. We just need the seeds in the ground, my man. We didn't hardly use any seeds to plant that field, which is great, because that leaves us with plenty of seeds for the other fields. You can barely even see the road. We will go ahead and push on to our next day. It'll be December. And we're just going to park this here. Shut this one down too, and we'll get them organized in the morning. We got to get out of the rain. Even Walter was smart enough to get out of the rain. Whew. In we go, and all right, on to the next day. Awesome. And look there, there's Walter. Let's go in there, buddy. Mr. Creepy, always staring at me. I feel like he's judging me. Get our seeder or planter all parked up. Now, oh my goodness. Now that we can see something. Apparently it doesn't matter if we can see because we just can't drive. There we go. That's more like it. Sit you right there. And we need to probably fertilize that field. Let's go check it out and see what it needs. It needs to be rolled. That's one thing it needs. I haven't rolled any of the fields yet. Got $7 grand. Early in the morning, we might be able to get a contract knocked out so we can get a roller if we needed to. Maybe too late. I think we have a grassland roller though, so yeah, it's too late. Started going. We could kill it back. We could always roll it, and kill it back, get that little extra yield off of it. It's December. I don't think there is anything that can be planted now. I think everything is out of season. We probably can get like some cultivating contracts, that sort of thing. Yeah, everything for planting is out of season now. cotton will be the first thing to come in. We certainly can't do cotton because we don't have nearly the money for cotton. So, oh, maybe we do cotton. Maybe we just do cotton. So we have to get the machine. We gotta bust out some contracts. Oh, what do you guys think? We can always do one of the other crops, one of the new crops like green beans. We could do the long grain rice, but we have to wait until April for that. And then with the cotton, it'll be next October before we can even harvest. Wow. Okay. Is there anything not root crop? Let's see. Oh, maybe we do cotton. You say, I like the way you think. I like the way you. Let's go for. Let's just go for the cotton. We got one more month before we can plant the cotton, so we should be able to maybe in March get the grass mowed. We'll get one cutting off of that, and then we'll cultivate that up, and we'll throw some cotton down. That's a great idea. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll have that one thing cotton. It'll give us a little extra money. But we got to bust out some contracts because this canola is not going to be. It's not going to be ready yet. It's got a while. It's got a long while. And it needs rolling too. We're going to have to get a roller. Everything is at 95%. Oh, geez. All right. So as far as the things we need to do around the farm here, actually, let's get some contracts rolling. And then we'll come back and we'll take care of our chores around the farm. Oh, wow. All that's left is deadwood and wood transport. Cultivating. So we'll take these two. I think that one's probably got the better cultivator, so we'll borrow this equipment. And Walter doesn't mind, or what was that? Walter, or was that Ben? Yeah, Ben doesn't mind if we use his stuff. Not for Walter's stuff. They're buddies, so let's get over here. All they want is to make sure it gets done. Got a nice 7R. Okay, now where were the fields at? I never looked to see where the fields are. 16 and 5. 16 and 5. 16 and 5. 5 is right down here at the corner, and 16 just a little further down the road. Okay, perfect. So let's head over to 16. Let's get our worker rolling on that so he can get us some money coming in. And we'll go ahead and get our chores around the farm done because we got a couple of pallets we need to get loaded up. I installed some water pipes for the greenhouses so that the greenhouses, they don't have to be watered all the time now, which is great. I just gotta, I think I gotta cut the water on. I don't know if I cut the water on. I have to check. We'll look at that whenever I get back over there. Make sure that the greenhouses keep going, keep on pumping out. And we got our fancy new little trailer. I was kind of wanting to get another one of those dragons with a flatbed. And I got to thinking, you know, that little trailer would be pretty awesome. And let's see, let's get this guy going. You can start work on, it doesn't really matter. You can start with the headland, that's fine. Okie doke. And rip, roar, and tear out, son. Is he gonna have any issues on any of these corners? Probably that corner right there. we'll have to come check on him in just a bit because he's probably going to get hung up on this corner. Is he? Well, are you going to start on this corner? Okay, well that'd be good if you start on this corner. Or not. Either way. So now we can go back to our farm. Get our farm boss pulled out of the way. Alright. And let's get our side folded down on this. Let's see, oh. Let's see, we're gonna load those up, so just turned around. We'll go like this right here. Your first rice harvest. Are you doing it the wet rice or the long grain rice? Hold this side down. Oh, gotta check the greenhouses. Let's see, where's my daggone trigger? Got one pallet here. Is it around on the front? Oh, it's inside, isn't it? Here we go. Wet rice. Oh, you're gonna love that harvester. That harvester is awesome. Yep, we gotta turn on the water. We'll turn on the water. And yep, turn on the water. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about coming back and forth. Not that it's been a real problem because they don't use a lot of water, but our greenhouses will water themselves now, which is great. Let's get a couple of these little pallets loaded up on our nice fancy new trailer. It is fancy. It is fancy. This is some of that rice oil we made. It's not really a very profitable crop or production. The rice oil, I don't really recommend it. Not from the small production. I haven't looked into the bigger production. It may be, more profitable, but the small one is not. You can't even see the forks, can you? Hope we get this right. Probably not. But what they might do is add some other brands because, like Kubota actually makes a wet rice harvester. It's almost identical to the Aseki, but they make one also. And I think it'd be pretty cool to have a Kubota rice harvester, even though they're not any bigger. If you do real big wet rice fields, you'll probably regret ever doing wet rice because you have such a limited way of getting it out of the field. We get them both. We got them both. I can feel the back end all lifted up off the ground. Oh, and it's leaning all funny. Maybe flip this little thing over. I didn't make enough room, did I? Well, let's stick them in the front. Yep, there it goes. That's maybe, oh, you know what? Since you're gonna make me fall over, just go ahead and sit you down. Because I want to fit as many of them in here as I can. Go ahead and, oh. Come on. reach it? Did I sit it too far? No, I didn't. Scoot this over just a little bit. Slide that up some. And see if that'll work right there. That should. Oh, stay. Okay, just want to be a. But I probably just messed myself up by doing that, didn't I? Just take this one. See if we can stick it on the end. Is it gonna fit? It's gonna fit. Yeah, we made enough room. Good deal. It's not the prettiest in there, but I think we can square it up a little bit. I keep going down too low. Sliding. Pick it up. There we go. There we go. That looks nice. That looks nice. Now let's see if we can do that again. We got one more pallet over here. Reckon what we could get for our rye saplings. Out here they're not worth very much. And them cars, they got gunning for me. I don't know who the genius was that built this greenhouse literally right next to the road so that you got to pick your pallets up out in the street. I don't think they thought that one through very well. Now let's see if we can straighten this other pallet up in here. Yeah, awesome. Everything is awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. We don't have another pallet over there, do we? Nope. No more of those. Plenty of rye saplings for sure. I don't know how many of those we're going to need come planting season, but we're going to find out real soon. So we have to look and see where we can get our best prices for mushrooms and for our rice oil. Rice grain oil. Fold that back up. Strap it all down. Who's got the best prices in town? You know, we got the time saving stock check, don't we? Who's got it? Oysters, rice oil. The farmer's market looks like the rice saplings. Look at that. Goldcrest Valley, I think that just might be worth selling them. It looks like it. A Goldcrest Valley right there. You might have to throw them on the train. Okay, so we're going to go to the farmer's market with this stuff. And that's, isn't that like back over here somewhere? Where is the farmer's market? I don't even know where the farmer's market's at. That's the animal dealer. Yep. Can I tag it on here? I can tag place. There we go. Oh, right there. Oh yeah, that's right. Jeez, I'm such a retard. I knew where the farmer's market was at. Goodness. I forgot. Yeah, in town. I've been wanting to go to the farmer's market. I did that stupid collectibles guide, and one of your collectibles is up here in the farmer's market. You would think I would have remembered that. And if you don't know where it's at, I will show you when we get there. So stay tuned for a free 10 grand at the farmer's market. If you're watching and playing at the same time, can you find it before we get there? I feel like there are going to be more cultivating contracts because that corn looks dead as all get out. Let's see, I think that's a one-way street there. Is this a one-way street? Well, it goes up to a one-way street, doesn't it? We'll take the next road. It's probably a one-way street. They should put some signs up saying that it's a one-way street. We run into some other traffic here. And farmer's market should be... Oh, I just passed it, didn't I? Not on. Okay. Oh wait, is this the delivery point for the farmer's market? We're right. Oh yeah, okay, we're right in front of the farmer's market. Perfect. Sell all that, $13,000. Don't mind us, we're just easing through this busy farmer's market with all these people. Hey dude, you're clicking through my trailer. That's not cool. So, if you're in the farmer's market and you see this fresh oyster mushroom sign right there, see that basket right there? Your little crop orb is going to be right there in that basket. Underneath the tasty fruits. So, yes, I've already collected it. Okay, I'll back up for you, pal. Oh, whoa. Crazy man. It's hitting a standoff. Back up, pal. Flip you with my trailer. These people, man, they're just going to walk. They're worse than the traffic. They're suicidal, for crying out loud. Got those? You know what? We should probably sell some of the rice saplings. Rice harvester's loaded. The ape has a load on the back of it, so it's good to go. The trailer even says it didn't drop the side down on it. I have to get that latch looked at. It's not holding. Left right here. We'll get up here, we'll check on our worker, make sure he's still doing fine in the field cultivating. See what other contracts we can get into, because we're going to have to make a lot of money, and the faster we can do it, the better. I think I can. Now, how cool is that? I mean, you got leaves built up on the road, and they're all like blowed to the center line and off to the shoulder. Is that snow? That kind of looks like snow. Is it? Oh. Man, let me put my blinker on so they know I'm turning. I don't think my blinker's working. There it goes. It didn't want to work to start with. Okay. Yeah, let's get on down here. We'll load up some of these rice saplings. Does that look like some good money? Let's get this pulled out of the way. This thing. Damn. This thing is great. You can't drive this thing and not have a big old smile on your face. I absolutely love the detailing in FS25. One of the things that I think is absolutely great as far as like when you're working your fields, so you get through harvesting, whether it's oats or whatever, you can actually see the stubble and tell that it needs to be mulched, as opposed to 22 where some of the crops you just couldn't tell. So I feel like that's a huge upgrade all on its own. But visually, the game, it just, man, it's beautiful. Yeah, the crops do look 1,000 times better. I'm just, I'm hung up on all the niceties of this game, to be honest with you. If I was a Giants partner, I'd be getting accused of being a shield, because I've just bragged on this game. I know it's got its flaws, you know, it's got bugs, but honestly, they haven't stopped me from having a good time. Probably just let the Yeah, it's definitely not a reskin. There's plenty of people that keep claiming that it is, but most of the people that claim that it's a reskin, quite honestly, haven't even played it. They've just dubbed it a reskin and wrote it off. Same thing happened with 22. I mean, I got my start on 22, but I can remember hearing all the comments from people that were like, I'm just going to stick with 19, and I'm like, okay. I've never played Farming Sim 19. I looked at it and I said, no thank you. When 22 came along, I looked at it and I was like, yes please. So, you know, to each his own. I know it would do a lot better if I would square up. What's the fun in that? I don't get to do all this little sliding around stuff if I do that. Yeah, Seasons actually sounds like it was a much better thing. That's kind of the only thing that 19 seemed to really have going for it, though, was the Seasons. You know, I don't really get hung up on the Seasons a whole lot, just because I never played it, like I said, on 19. But the way they got Seasons now, I'm fine with it. A lot of the choices that Giants make that a lot of people get upset because they're like it's not farming simulator, or it's not a real farming simulator. And it's like, well, I don't disagree with you. I mean, if you've ever done any real farming, you will know real quick that this is not real farming. But that's okay. If you were to make this as realistic as a lot of people say they want it to be, well, nobody would play it. They've had other games in the past that were very focused on all the realism, and they didn't make it. I mean, can you even name one of them? They existed, but you can't even name one because nobody wants to play it. I think we can load up right over here. I used to turn seasons off, but I actually find seasons to be a lot of fun to use. Too much like real work. Yeah. Well, if you turn seasons off, you can definitely make a lot more money because you can grow whatever you want, whenever you want, and that's definitely well, I think when you first get started on a farm sim game, you should turn seasons off. You should absolutely turn seasons off because that way you can just experience anything you want about the game. I didn't even go check on our guy cultivating over there. He's at 78%. He seems to be doing good. Seasons can, in a way, it can also get you kind of stuck in a rut because a lot of people will they'll tend to grow the same crops because they only have certain fields. So like if you look at the seasons, say you start off with barley, you can harvest it in July. Well, you could plant carrots after you harvested, but you'd have to harvest and get right to it. You could plant carrots, but I mean, trust me, you don't want to do carrots, not right now. You would miss green beans, so you wouldn't be able to do those. And then you could do poplar, which you probably don't want to do poplar. Or you'd have to wait a few months to do wheat. And if you did the wheat, you would you would actually, if you did the wheat, then you could do the barley right after you harvested that. But that would put you in a cycle of wheat and barley, and between those two, and you kind of stuck. So you'd have two fields or one field that would just be cycling between wheat and barley. So you'd have to pick another field to grow something different in. So it can kind of get you stuck in a cycle if you're not careful. It's not the way we want to go. That's the wrong way. But I guess in a way, it kind of pushes you towards growing your fields, or the field count, so that you have more and more fields. That way you can have more variety. But if you don't use seasons, well, you just plant what you want whenever you want. We're trying to get to the not the farmer's market, but train station over here. I believe we got to head out of town. Or we got to go through town to get there. See it. It looks like it's snowing. All these little particles in the air. Either that or the air quality here is terrible. I think for me, when it comes to the seasons, it's not so much that it makes you try new stuff as it is that it adds a layer of difficulty to the game. Because you can't just plant whatever you want, when you want. You have to do a little more planning. I would think, as far as live stream goes, it would probably be more entertaining if you could plant whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. But I know a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people complain whenever you just plant whatever you planting, you know, say like oats in December or something. People are just like, you can't plant oats in December. It's like, well, I can't. I think they get upset about that sort of thing. I don't really know why, because it's just a game. Can we take this all the way out onto the pad? That'd be pretty cool. Can. Good deal. So we'll rent our train. I should have rented the thing before I came over here, because there's no telling where the train is at. Is this the train rental? Looks like the train rental. Did I rent it already? Oh, I did. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too. You got people that complain about just about everything. Let's see where the train is at, if we can even spot it on the map. It's not on the map? Okay, well let's go over here, enter vehicle. Let's fire this guy, and let's take over for him. Keep lowering the weight on the front. There we go. We'll take over for him and finish this up while we wait on the train. And we can go ahead and get it over to the next field too. I personally, I enjoy using the seasons, like I said, because it adds a little more complexity to the game. I didn't when I first started playing. I would never turn seasons on. I was like, I just want to grow stuff and harvest stuff and make money, because it can be a real grind to make money. But I've gotten to the point now to where I really just enjoy all aspects of the game, the grind included. Now, I don't want to put it on a hard economy and make almost nothing for everything that I do. You know, I do want to have some progression as I'm playing. I think that's kind of key, you know, is the progression as you play. If you can't see constant progression, then you lose interest, because everything that you're doing is a constant grind. You know, there's some games that constant grind is a part of how they're built, you know, kind of like, say, like Destiny. And I ground on that game for close to 10 years, because I did the full 6 with the first release, and I stuck around probably for the first 3 of the second game. And you know, I used to really enjoy that grind, but it's a different kind of grind. I think we got this on normal. It may be on easy just because we can make a quicker progression with easy. On my personal gameplays, I tend to have those on normal, which I have a personal gameplay that I'm doing on Riverbend Springs. It also helps me kind of get different ideas for certain things too, like for doing things in the live stream. Because I tend to play very, very realistic. I didn't used to. I mean, there's some things that I do that clearly are not realistic. You know, I'm planting. You know, I don't plant the up downs before I plant the headlands and stuff like that. I could care less. You know, there's some people that get upset about that and think that you're, you know, they want to talk about it, and it's like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. It's just a game. You know, if it was that big of a deal, then giants would have made it to where you would already be destroying your crops. You know, but like I was kind of touching on earlier, most of the things that Josh does in the game, they want it to have a bit more of an arcade feel so that it's more user friendly. It's more approachable by more people. And quite honestly, I'm good with that. You know, you can play it as realistically as you want to. If you want it to be super realistic, it can be super realistic. Oh, we're done on this contract. Okay, let's move on to the next field. You know, I mean, there's mods that that you can get for having to do manual attach and all that kind of stuff. Two-day months. Once you get to a certain size farm, 2-day months are almost necessary. Back whenever I first started playing Farm Sim, before I was really savvy to mods, I had built up a farm on not Riverbend Springs, but Elm Creek. It was so daggone big that I had to have 3 days just to do everything. Once I learned about course play and auto drive, well, those were game changers. I went from being 3-day months back to 1-day months. I have no doubt that course play will make a return on here, and I have no doubt that auto drive will be back. Like GPS, even though they have the assist steering, I have no doubt that the GPS mod will make a return, and I hope it does. I like the assisted steering. It's extremely nice to have that in base game, but I'm very much looking forward to the GPS mod coming back. I like it better. It's I'd say it's a lot more simplistic, because I mean it only does straight lines. It doesn't go around curves and that sort of thing, which is fine. But I kind of like it that way, because then I can plow on the field or harvest on that field however it is that I want to do it, as opposed to it telling me this is how it's going to set up the lines and this is what it's going to do. Let's check those contracts again. Can't turn that in just yet. Got some more cultivating. Field 44, 21, and 22. More deadwood. There's a plowing contract. We're going to avoid the plowing contract, but we will take on, let's see, who's got the better cultivator? This one. We'll borrow this equipment and take it over to 44, and then we'll accept these two. So you're going to be able to, I think you'll be able to make all that. We'll take this on over to 44. We're gonna make our money. we got to get us a mower, which we'll probably just lease the mower, and we'll probably just lease the baler. And just turn those back in when we're done with the leases. Hey, Jay-Z. Jay-Z 40. Howdy. What's up? Is this the real Jay-Z? Where's Beyonce? Or maybe I shouldn't be asking Jay-Z where Beyonce is. He might get a little jealous. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean any offense. Put your guns away. We just farming around here. Comes another one of those psycho drivers. You say no worries. This guy's tailgating me. He's trying to shoot around me. All right, let's get over out of the way. Let this guy go. Him and his little VW microbus. Yeah, he's zooming. Well, J8 says I drive around crazy on here. I start driving like that little microbus, he'll really think I've lost my mind. Yeah, I like this, I think, was it Field 44 that's over here? I like how you get to it. There's no real roads that go over there to it. At least I don't think there is. Best way I know to get out there is to come over here and then just take this little dirt road. Get this guy started. We're gonna go check on the train, see if the train's there so we can load it up. I didn't take anything over there to load the train with though, so I'm gonna have to do it the old manual way, which isn't really the manual way. That's just how I got up right here. Where are you going, Boheen? He's going to start on the up downs first. Okay. Yeah, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. Now, has the train arrived? I think it has. Check it out. Where's the... Okay, it's all the way on the back. Let's get this pulled forward. Right out there should be good. Stop, 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 stop. Yep. Gonna hop out, and we gotta run all the way back down here. This ain't no Diddy party. I hear you, JH. Okay, let's let the side down. Grab this, sit that over there. I like how when you pick stuff up, it stays level. Like, you know, used to whenever you'd pick a pallet up or something, it didn't stay level to the ground. Now, whenever you raise and lower it, it still stays level to the ground. I love that. Last one. We'll leave that like that. Let's get back in the train. Man, we're running, and it still feels like it's taking forever to get up here. Dude, don't run like you did in 22. Let's strap those down back there. We gotta get it all the way to that car. Strap it. All right. And make sure that's Goldcrest. It just says neighboring town. And that one probably just says neighboring town. Okay. Well, it's just gonna be where we hit it. To the end of the line. As far out as I can zoom it. Okay, it's going to drive to Goldcrest Valley. Okay. We made $1,400 off of those. I thought we were going to make more than that. Fold that back up. there a ramp on the end? Because that would be a lot easier to get down out of here. Yeah. Takes a little ramp. Bring it on around. Let's get back to the farm. We got those guys out there doing all that cultivating. I think they're doing a fine job. We get this back to the farm. We'll take over for one of them. Start getting those things knocked out a little bit quicker. Because the workers just, they're not real quick. I think as far as like efficiency wise on quickness, the workers were a lot quicker in 22 than they are on 25. They seem to take a lot more time to getting the task done. Well, I could be wrong, but it's kind of just how it seems. Yeah, there's that field 22. It's nice and flat. It looks like it's in a really good spot. I think whenever we decide to expand our productions, we'll buy that one ourselves, like Nathaniel did. Put our productions out there too. Pretty close to the farmers market, which I think the farmers market's pretty awesome. Look at the sign for the farmers market. I think that's so cool. Oh, you know what? Let's see if they got our mushrooms on sale in here. Yeah, they do. Yeah, got our mushrooms right there. They got a couple of them over here. Man, we stocked up a lot of these shells. Yeah, pardon me. Now we got some back there. Oh yeah, you got some in the trays. We're gonna have to get some other stuff to bring in here. Man, they really like our mushrooms around here. Oh, yeah, we got some over there too. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some more produce to put up in here. Yeah. That's right, Robin. Whoa! Good thing we stopped. We just got T-boned. Can't be attacking Emerald like that. Let that crazy guy go. Get him with his bucket on the front here. I can't believe that field right there has not come up, field 7, for a cultivating contract. I mean, all that dead corn. They're not going to do anything with it. Pay me to tear it up. Get back to the farm. We'll see if they'll have it posted. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be one posted for it. Because that's a big field. That's going to be a big payday. Coming through, sucker. What's that say on the radio? Giants FM? Giants has got their own radio station? Watch out. I can't believe we didn't have to put down another layer of fertilizer on that grass. I'll tell you something else I really want to get my hands on is that MacDon. Because the MacDon, whenever you swap, even with the grass, you get a 25% bonus on your yield, and that would be great. 25% bonus? Yes, please sign me up. I don't think you can. I don't think you can swap the rice. Which, you know what? Let's look and see what all it will swap. Let's see. Where will we find the MacDon? Who knows where the MacDon is at? Because I don't know where it's at. Is it under harvesters, maybe? Nope, it's under right there, windrower. And it does not do rice. Okay, and this does not do rice. What's this one doing that this one isn't doing? Grass. Oh, okay, yeah. You can, excuse me, you can mow the grass, and you can use this one to, like, thresh the grass. Okay, but yeah, we definitely want to get our hands on that, because increased yield, increased profits. Awesome. Alright, now let's look. Is that cultivating contract in there? Nope. Field 47. I don't want to plow field 47. That's way over there. You know, I'm good. We'll leave it like it is. Let's enter this vehicle. And we'll get them all fired up and take over. Thank you. Let's do this thing. Appreciate all the help, Worker B. Hey, wait a minute. Worker B is Ben. We're in field 44. 44. Ben was over here. I had hired Ben to cultivate the field he hired me to cultivate. Oh, sorry, Ben. He's just like, you know, you just can't get any good help around here. I got it now, Ben, don't worry. I feel like I let Ben down. I'm surprised that he jumped out here to do his own field after paying somebody. That guy. Some people, you know, you never know about some people. Yep, we hired Ben after he hired us. Is it getting dark already? It's only noon. Man, that sun goes down really quick. And hit the outside. Go ahead and get the rest of the headland knocked out, and then we'll finish with the up downs. I think most of them are done, except for a few on the other side of the field right there. What's it like building a house in the game? I haven't completely finished the house, but it's not terrible. I would recommend setting up one of the small sawmills for yourself, and that makes it a lot easier. Just buy the cement, unless you want to get the stones off your field and turn it into cement. But it's not terrible. It's actually pretty neat. I really like the construction projects. I really should get one going on here. I don't have any land that has any trees. That's the problem. If I had some land with some trees, then I could make that more of a focus. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm glad you said something there, Justin Pepper. We're going to have to find us some land that has some trees so that we can build us a new farmhouse. Because why not, right? That's that'll get added to our list. Because right now we are we just started a. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't, to be honest now, I don't think we'll be able to get to it in this particular stream, but it will definitely be added to the list. If we can get it in this stream, we'll get started on it in this stream for sure. I'm from Georgia. I am from Georgia. I'm from Southeast Georgia, to be specific. Yeah, we got a grass field. We're trying to make some money because we got to be able to get the equipment to mow that grass and bale that grass. And then we got to cultivate that field so that we can turn it into a cotton field. Hey, that's awesome, dude. I bet it's cold up there because it's cold down here. You probably think this was a warm day. It's like in the upper 30s down here. Yeah, we're the Trailer Park Boys. Those guys are hilarious. I think Bubbles is easily my favorite. I mean, who doesn't love Bubbles? Ricky, you just want to smack Ricky. 38 here. Oh wow. So you're probably not too far. You're probably not too far north of where I'm at, or south of where I'm at. You're probably, let me guess, at 38 degrees. I would say you're probably somewhere around North Florida. So I think they've been getting a little chilly down there. Oh, it's 32 degrees here? Okay. So yeah, I would say you're probably somewhere around, oh, maybe you're a little below Jacksonville. I think it's getting a little chillier down there. If I had to guess, I would say that's probably where you were at, Nathaniel. It's somewhere around Florida. Northeast Tennessee? Well, all right then. It's colder here than it is there. Robin just posted. Robin, she's right here in the house with me. It's 32 degrees. Good grief. It's all the humidity we have in the air. It makes it feel colder. Now, I have been all over the U.S. I've never been to Canada, but I've been all over the U.S. in the summer and the winter. -1. Yeah, you can have that one, pal. What's that in Fahrenheit? I'm not real good with the Celsius. I think what 0 Celsius is. What? Actually, I don't know. I don't even want to try. I think that's like freezing, 0 Celsius, something like that. But like I was saying, I have traveled all over the country, and summer, winter, it doesn't matter. Different parts of the country, the heat or the cold is different. You know, if you go up north in the winter, they have a different cold than we have down here. Theirs is more of a dry cold, 30.2. Wow, it's only 2 degrees different there than it is here. Man, we're doing something wrong down here. We have upset somebody. But yeah, up north you get more of a dry cold, and same thing whenever you go out west, you tend to get more of a dry cold. But down here in the southeast, we have a wet cold, and it really bites hard because of that humidity in the air. The air never dries. Like, I can remember being out in Arizona, and it was I don't know, probably 25 degrees, and the air is so dry that the heat doesn't transfer as fast, or at least it doesn't feel like it. I was knee deep in snow walking around with a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, Oh, if you're on the ocean, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You got that humidity building up for you too because you're right there by the water. If you're by the water in the wintertime, it's always gonna suck more. That little extra humidity, that's all it takes. It makes that cold so it just bites, man. Just like it just, you can feel it just getting right to the bone. The same thing for the summer. You know, going out west or even up north in the summer, there's still kind of a cool breeze, it feels like, up north. You go out west and they get a real dry heat. And I don't know, it feels tolerable, you know. Down by the bay, yeah. But here, the heat, because of the humidity, it just holds it. It feels like it sticks to you. It's just different everywhere you go. Like I lived in Japan for a year, and even there, the summertime, the humidity is super high because you're surrounded by water. It's almost every bit of the country is next to water. So the heat there is just, it's rough. I was in like southern Japan. I wasn't like in up in the northern part. You know, you get some snow and stuff up there. Let's go down here. But where I was at was more of a tropical climate. So like even during the winter, it never really got that cold. I think the entire year that I was there, I wore pants for maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, you are. Do I have a tractor? No, I don't have a tractor. I'd like to have a tractor. You got one you want to give me? I'll take it, Justin. No, I haven't actually been on a tractor in a long time. Hell of a long time. Not since I was a kid. I haven't been on a farm since I was a kid. That's probably why I enjoy this game as much as I do. A little bit of a nostalgia. Plus, you get to do all kinds of different farming. You're not stuck to the type of farming from your region. Hey, at 3310, that sounds good to me. Yeah, load it up on the train and send it on down. We've got a bunch of Kubota dealerships down here. On the route that I normally run, I think there's probably 5 different Kubota dealerships. We used to have one here in town. I don't know why it closed, but it did close. But the town right next to us, they still have a Kubota dealership. Only a drywaller. I'm only a truck driver. You probably make just as good money as I do. I suck at doing drywall. I mean, if you want to bust up all the pieces of drywall, you call me. I'm your guy. I can make sure that nothing gets hung properly. I'm good at that. You know, to be honest, Nathaniel, I really want onions and peanuts because those are local crops for me. They would add those 2 crops, that would be great. Yeah. Say again about the crops. Well, I got two feeds going. You can't see the other one. You're on the shorts feed. Nathaniel is in the regular feed. I have a link there if you actually want to go in there and actually have this in full screen as opposed to this little tiny screen that you're looking at right now. You can actually get that full screen if you'd like. But yeah, Nathaniel, he's chatting on the other. He was saying that he would like to see Peanuts and added, it through a DLC. I think that would be great. That's a pretty popular crop right here where I'm at. Where's our next field at? We just got 22 and 21, and those are, where the heck are those at? 22. Oh, look at there. I gotta go cultivate your field. I promise to do a good job, Nathaniel. What's up, JT? My brother from another mother. JT is getting ready to move himself overseas. We're going to miss him around here. He's actually a friend of mine. Man, we're doing great. We're talking to folks all over the country. Local and afar. Trump or Kamala? Trump. No, I am a conservative through and through. But don't let that fool you. I'm not full of hate. You too? Oh, so you're full of hate. You're one of those racist bigots, huh? Said, don't let them lie. You're saying I am full of hate? As liberal as they come. Oh yeah, I'm just eat up with liberalism. There you go, Robin. See? Shut JT down. He don't know what he's talking about. See, you gotta watch what you're saying here, JT. My peeps will come to the rescue. Yeah, she's in the shorts feed. No, I'll go ahead and tell you, you can say whatever you want in the chat. I really don't care. You can insult me or whatever. I really don't care. I've had people come in and say some pretty terrible things. You can jump over there. You're in there with Nathaniel right now. He's chatting in there too. Yeah, that's exactly right, Justin. That's exactly right. Yeah, I've had people say some pretty horrible things. I usually just kind of laugh about it because it's like, who cares? I'm just some dude on the internet. You're more than likely never going to meet me, and if you had ever met me, you would never say those things to me. most people in person just aren't that horrible. Well, they can hide behind the internet, you know. They'll let their lips flap a bit. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. There he is. You sacrificed all that real estate, JT, just to come over to the shorts feed. And if you want to go back, there's a link right there that's been pinned so you can go back. Yeah, the people that have never been punched, that's right. You know, you say you're from Canada. I'm starting to doubt that you're from Canada. You sound like you got some pretty violent tendencies there, pal. Yeah, there's the door. We're gonna find out just how flat this 22 is. Nathaniel, this is Nathaniel's field. He just bought it on his game. And he's gonna turn this into his industrial area for his businesses. Violence is approved. And I think he's on to something. It seems like a really good place if you're gonna do some factories or something. You build them right here next to town. Why not? You already got roads coming into the place. This is a pretty flat field. There's lots of room here. Yeah, slight grade right there on that corner back there, but I think or on this side, but I think the rest of it's pretty flat. Even with that grade that's right here, yeah, you can see that it's coming up a little bit. You're not going to have to worry about this area all the way to the back. The rest of it seems pretty flat. Yeah, exactly, Justin. That's exactly right. I personally, you know, as far as your political ideas or whatever, I don't care what anybody's political ideas are. I certainly don't care what their sexual preferences are. Yeah, you can vouch for that. No damns given. What crops am I getting rid of here? It kind of looks like it might have been soybeans. Yeah, it's withered up soybeans. That's it, to each their own. You nailed it, Nate. Is the music at a better volume tonight? I know I keep turning it down a little bit each stream because it's like, this kind of seems like it's a bit loud. Yeah, soy is bad for you. Soy make a soy boy out of you. Soy is it's a crop or a product that's just not good for men. It's really not good for women either, but perfect sound? Awesome. Yeah, as far as soy goes, I mean, you know, if you guys want to touch on some health stuff here, I got plenty of that for you too. When it comes to men, soy actually lowers your testosterone levels. So it's really bad. And the older you get, that's even worse because your testosterone levels drop all on their own. So you want to avoid soy at every cost. And it also raises the estrogen in your body. So if you want moobs, you know, eat soy. As far as women, the elevated estrogen is bad for them because it makes them a little extra hormonal. and so that's a bad thing. So soy is really just not a good product. Could explain a lot of the attitudes that people have, nowadays. What builds testosterone? That's a question for JH. JH, are you in the chat? No, not boobs. Moobs. Man boobs. D3 middies, yeah. D3, magnesium, those are things that can help with that. Your vitamin B, like if you take a B complex is one of the best things in the world that you can take, especially if you take it with magnesium and vitamin D. They typically say, as far as vitamin D, your recommended usage is around 10,000 units. You can take 100,000 units of vitamin D and it's not going to hurt you. I'm not trying to give out health facts or anything. Make sure you do your own research before you take my advice. But I work at night, so I don't really see the sun. I'm as pale as a ghost. I'm almost translucent. I'm so white now. I've never been so white in my life. But I take usually around 30,000 units of vitamin D, and it makes a world of difference in how I feel, along with the magnesium. The magnesium also helps with your memory. So yeah, there's some good supplements that you can take. You can go and pick them up at Walmart. They're not the best, but you can do it. Cross country? No, I don't do cross country. Not anymore. I used to, years and years ago. I run what's called a line haul. I basically just go from point A to point B, turn around and come back. Magnesium? Yeah, with what? If JH, he's probably passed out on us by now. But if he was in here, JH, he can load you up with all kinds of health information. Dude is a walking encyclopedia when it comes to health. Everybody has like that thing that they're obsessed with. That's his. If you want to know about it, he can tell you about it for sure. Wake his ass up. Unfortunately, he's in a whole nother state. Hey, well, thanks for dropping by, JT. Probably don't have to worry about this little patch because the field will complete before then. But this is Nathaniel's field. We got to make sure we complete this job. Can't let him down. Is 12 there? Oh wow, you're a little further east than I am. How about that? Actually, well, yeah, you can see it. That little time that's up underneath the game time, where it says it's 14:45 in game. That's my local time. It's 11:05 here. As far as you can go, yeah, no doubt. I mean, you've hit a whole nother time zone. I thought the Eastern time zone was as far as you could get. Before you fell off into the ocean, that is. I only get to stream on the weekends. I had an exception when the game launched. I did do 2 streams during that first launch week. that were morning streams. But because of my work schedule, I only get to stream the weekends. Right now, we're streaming Saturdays. Awesome, it's 11 there. Yeah, right now we're streaming Saturdays because of work. I'm on a 6-day work schedule right now. We're in peak. And once we're done with peak, I go back to Sunday. Sunday is just a better day for me as far as streaming goes because I can spend time with the family, with Robin on Saturday, hang out with her, that sort of thing. You know, go to the movies, go out to dinner, you know, the kind of stuff people like to do. And then on Sundays, everybody's a little more relaxed and chill. Then I like to pop on here and just do kind of a Sunday stream. And I mean, just from the views, I mean, we only got 514 views tonight. You know, we'll typically hit somewhere around 2,500 to 3,500 on a Sunday. We do a little better on Sundays. I tried to make a few little announcements here and there to let people know that I was going to move to Saturday, you know, until the new year. But it doesn't always work out the way you want. I mean, you're busy and you can't always just post all of it. Well, I guess I could. I just, you know, I don't make any money off of this. I do it for fun, man. I like coming in here and talking with the people, you know. That sort of thing. I like playing the game. You say you're fixing to get it in a few days. It's in a better state than it was. You know, they just released a patch Wednesday, so they fixed a lot of the problems that the game had. There's still a few things in the game. I've heard some people talking, like Nathan was saying, he's still having some issues with manure off of the animal pens. I think he was doing cow pens. He had some milkers. And he was having a problem getting manure off of those. He got like 300 liters and then it stopped. So, like I said, there's still a few things, but for the most part, I mean, you can see I'm playing the game. I'm not having any issues. I'm not having any real stuttering or anything. When you first start the game, you always have stuttering. And that's just the shaders that are caching. But once you get the shaders cached, it runs just fine. It looks a lot better too. A whole lot better. If you got a choice between PC and PS5, PC. You know, it depends on your PC. You know, I mean, if you got a crappy ass PC, then I would get it on the PS5. But if you got a decent PC, definitely get it on PC. See, on PC, you can get script mods. You can't do script mods on console. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. And script mods make all the difference in the world for Farming Simulator. Now, there's actually several of them already that have been released. There's probably somewhere around 10 or 15 script mods. Well, like how you can see my local time up in the top right corner, or underneath the game clock. That's a script mod. It allows the you know, my clock to actually be shown. That's just a small example, but like let's see, there's one called Lumberjack. And Lumberjack, you can toggle super strength on and off, so if you're doing logging, it can make your logging a lot easier because you can just toggle super strength on and off. Plus, as far as like grinding up stumps, you can grind up a stump at any time you want to. Let's see if I can give an example. Usually, it'll turn off. I'm rambling. I know. I'm trying to see if there's maybe an example I can show you right here. One of these little trees, maybe. See if it'll work. See if it'll let me cut it down. Alright, so we cut the tree down, right? And it's a hardwood tree. You see that little red ring that's coming up? With the regular game on console, you're not going to get that little red ring. But that little red ring, it'll grind it all the way up. And then like the stump, you can grind the stump away too. So you don't have to worry with the whatchamacallit, the grinder. You know, it just makes things easier. When it comes to bales, you can get rounder bales so that corners aren't so sharp and they look more realistic. You can all kinds of different things. I mean, script mods do all kinds of stuff to just make life easier. When it comes to the baling, I have a script mod so that once my baler gets up to 90%, my tractor starts to slow down, and then once it hits 100%, it stops, unloads the bale, and then starts back off again. That way, you don't drive past the swath, you know, have to back up for it and all that kind of stuff. They're little things that just, they're quality of life things, but there's a ton of them. And I have several of them installed on here now. I had one for the combine harvester to do the same thing, to keep me from running over my own crops when my harvester was full. But it doesn't work with the cotton harvester. They're going to have to do an update on it to fix that. But once they have that update done, I'll reinstall that one because it's just a nice mod to have. You're harvesting along and your hopper gets full and you always forget to stop and you run over part of your crop. You know, I'm forever doing that. But with that mod, it keeps me from doing it. And it looks like we're going to have to do this whole thing either way, whether I was really going to do it or not. Oh nope, it's finished. We're almost done though. I'm not going to let you down, Nathaniel. I'm going to finish the field. I know you own this field, so I'm going to make sure I harvest the whole thing. There we go. Done, sir, done. Now we're going to jump over to this tractor and we're going to take it to the other field and finish cultivating it real quick. That'll give us three or four? I think it's 4. That we can add to the money pile. We got 21,000, so we should be pretty good as far as having money for the for being able to purchase a mower. Hey, yeah, man. You know, just looking out for you, buddy. Just looking out for you. We don't do shoddy work around here. Yeah, we should definitely have enough money to lease the mower and to lease the baler, so that we can cut that grass and then be able to replant it with some cotton. Nope, never do shoddy work. That's a good way to not have any work, by doing shoddy work. Speaking of shoddy work, you did not see that stalk of corn that I missed back there. Okay? It didn't happen. It was all in your imagination. We can get this little field, but we can't get the big field over there. Maybe after we turn these contracts in, we'll get that big contract. There you go. It's hard to find guys in the trade that do good work. When you find a guy that does good work, you always call him back. I think we need to turn some lights on. It's kind of dark around here. think those rocks are actually blocking the sun. Man, it's got it dark in this corner. That's crazy. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, hopefully that other contract will pop up because it's a good size. Yeah, absolutely, man. And there's always downtimes, and no matter what the trade is. I mean, even with trucking, we have downtimes. There's certain times of the year where freight just gets really slow. But if you're good at what you do, you know, people will give you work. I've never had a season that I ever had to worry. Whenever we were in the off season, I've always had plenty to do. A lot of construction down here. Honestly, I couldn't tell you, man. It's always nighttime when I go out. Okay, that's cool. Have a good one, Nate. We'll see you next Saturday. And I'm going to try to get that next Let's Play recorded later tonight and see if I can't go ahead and get it posted. Hopefully I can get it all done tonight. If not, I'll have to finish it up probably tomorrow morning. Well, I say tomorrow morning. Let's see, it's Saturday night. I'm trying to figure out. So tomorrow will be Sunday. Yeah, okay. Well, I will be working on it Sunday morning, basically. But I will probably have to finish it Monday morning if I don't get out. There we go. There we go. That's how the time flows. You're a night owl? I don't do it by choice. I mean, I always have like staying up late, but I work at night. I usually go in somewhere around around 7:30, somewhere around there, and I usually get home around 7:30 the next morning. So yeah, it's not a by choice kind of thing. It's you know, it's just it just happens that way. If I could spend more time in the sunlight, oh, believe you me, I would. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Fingers crossed. You know? Yeah, do you do a lot of your drywall stuff at nighttime? No? You just don't get to see the sun because you're working? You say your girlfriend's gonna pick this up? Yeah. You say your girlfriend's gonna pick this up for you? I say you got a good girlfriend. I started with Farm Sim back on 22. It had probably been out for about 2 weeks, and man, I've been hooked on this thing ever since. I used to play a lot of shooters. Call of Duty, Destiny, all those. She likes to shop. Don't they all? Don't they all? You see how the camera did that little jump right there? there's a script mod that hasn't been released yet, but it was on 22, called Advanced Settings, and you can fix it to where the camera doesn't do that jump. You know, that's another example of a script mod. Since the 360, I made it to the PS4, and then I guess pretty close to around the time the PS5 came out is when I switched over to PC. And I haven't looked back. I've enjoyed PC gaming so much more than I ever did on console. The main thing that I play on PC is stuff like this. Red ring, yeah. Yeah, the red ring was a pain in the butt. Everybody had their crazy little fixes for it, like wrapping a towel around it and turning it upside down and all this kind of crap. Some of that stuff actually worked, but all it was the thermal paste on the graphics processor, or the not the graphics processor, but the CPU. And you could actually just pull the box apart, put some more thermal paste on there, problem solved. All the younger kids only play PC. I can't blame them, man. I can't blame them. Like I said, ever since I've switched over to PC, I haven't looked back. I haven't had a single game that's come out for console, whether it be on Xbox or PlayStation, that I was looking forward to, that I had to miss out on. You know, that was kind of a concern when I first made the switch. I thought I might, because I love gaming. You know, I've been doing this my whole life, and I'm not young, but it's, you know, everybody's got their hobby. This one's mine. Yeah, well, add 10 more years of that. Yeah. And I have beaten Elden Ring, and I play Call of Duty still, you know. I mean, my first console was the Atari, what, 2600? Been stuck on your tractor all summer. On your Kubota? What you been doing on your Kubota? Building a driveway, okay. That sounds fun. At least you got the Kubota to do it with, because that would really suck if you were doing it with a shovel. Yeah, I can get that. I pulled a muscle in my back the other day, and I can tell you, stairs, breathing, everything has sucked. Yeah. completed it. All right, good deal. Yeah, smoker. Look at all these contracts. That's $6 grand, $5 grand, $5 grand, $8 grand, $16 grand. Oh yeah. I'll be taking payment on that, sir. It really doesn't feel like we got paid, does it? 63,000? How much did we have before we did that? I kind of swore we had like. Oh wait, no. We spent most of it. Yours cost 70. You talking about your tractor? Oh, we got our deadwood plowing. Oh jeez. Field 8. It's got 7 hours left on it. Got a cab on? I don't blame you. Being up there in that cold. 26,000 for, holy cow. How big is this field? 13 acres? Oh man, I do not want to plow 13 acres. That's 9 acres, but it's 26,000. Jeez. I think okay, let's brave the mountain pass again. Let's do that. That's 12 grand. We'll just brave the mountain pass. Take it over here to the Death Valley. Just can't plow that many acres. We get some mods that give some deep cultivators that we can use for plowing as opposed to using the plows. Yeah, I wish I had some land too, but no doubt. You know, I probably shouldn't even took this contract. It's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it's starting to get dark. Just gonna have to hurry. Yep, just gonna have to hurry. Gotta rush over here and get these logs. Oh man, we gotta go up that mountain pass. This is not good. A Putin is? That's what old ladies do when they walk. I don't know what a Putin is. If you explain it, I might. I don't. Not right offhand. Like I said, if you explain it, I might. You like that, did you, Robin? Fries, cheese, and gravy. This sounds amazing. Sign me up. Yes, please. Some high beams on. Here we go. Let's get into the... It's a funner drive this way. This is not a good place to be. Some Don Air meat. I don't know. What's the Don Air meat? Never heard of that. Sounds like something good to throw some pulled pork on. It sounds like it. It sounds like it. I appreciate you for let me know that I'm missing out. Thanks, Justin. I hope you enjoy your fries with cheese and gravy. Just the thought of it, I could feel my heart skip a beat. Oh, it's getting darker. Gotta hammer down. Let's just don't roll it off the cliff right here on this hairpin turn. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I mean, look how narrow the road is even. Good grief. Yep, same log pile. It's okay. We cut that one branch already, so we should be good. We should be able to get through here, no problem. I do that every time. Let's unfold that. I wonder if this boom armor has any lights on it. Doesn't look like it. Canadian food you're known for? Okay. This thing should have a light on it. I bet if I played around with them buttons over there, I could find a light on the back of this cab or something. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Scoot them back over. Yeah, y'all sit right there. There it goes. There it goes. All right. Was in Nova Scotia. Beef and spices on the road. Hey, that sounds good. Yes, sign me up. I'm all down. Get it in there. There we go. We'll work it in there one way or the other. Spin this around. This is what I was talking about earlier about building the bed out. Got those facing one way and these facing another. Push those back over. Or not. Get some facing one way and some facing the other direction. Come on, get in there. Get in there. There we go. You get in there. That'll work. That's good enough. Makes for a better bed. Should load out better that way. Down here we do what we call a pig picking. You dig a pit, you put your hog in there, put your coals and everything else in there, and you bury it. You leave it overnight, you come back and dig it up, pull that pig out, and the meat just falls off the bone. It's all smoked. It's good. Makes a real good barbecue. Done it at the campground. I think that's something that everybody should do. That should be a world event kind of thing. sure if there's any cuisine that we're actually known for besides maybe onions and peanuts, and I don't know that that's really what I consider cuisine. Of course, if somebody else from around here hears me saying that, they'll tell me to hush my mouth. That and sweet tea. You know, we love our sweet tea. Grits, that's another one. Get in there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think of all the places I've been, the food that I like the most is Tex-Mex. Go down to Texas and get some. It's just a mix between the Mexican food and a little Texas flair. And that's some of the best food. Oh my goodness. Even the cornbread is spicy. Yeah, the Arnold Palmer. Yeah, that's something. That's half sweet tea, half lemonade. We call it the Arnold Palmer after the golfer, because that's how he used to get his drinks. I couldn't disagree with you there, Justin. Man, that just dropped right in there like a glove. That's all right. I find that those first 4 logs are the absolute most important. After that, they just kind of work themselves in there. Like Blake Shelton. Oh, that's funny. I don't know that I've ever been accused of that. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, if it comes with his money, it's even better. I'd say I sound like a pretty run-of-the-mill southeast Georgia. I think he's from Oklahoma. I'm not real sure where he's from. Ease that over a little bit. No, we gotta get this just right so that one log can roll over. There it goes. We'll leave those like that. Just strap them down. Switch over to the back half. There's got to be a work light on this thing or something. No? So. Oh yeah. Whenever I was in the Marine Corps, I had a roommate who was from Maine, and he had a lot of A's at the end of his sentences. He had a very distinct, I guess, Canadian Maine accent. Surprised that there's no light on the end of this. Look at that upright. Can you see that little light? It has a light on the upright. Man, that's crazy. The bolsters have lights. Yeah, I would figure that you guys probably share a similar accent. So I'm familiar with the accent if that's the case. Whenever I first joined in, this guy was my roommate. I had a very, very, very thick Southern accent. Like if you've ever seen the show King of the Hill, you've seen the guy Boomhauer. Boomhauer, that's exactly what I sounded like whenever I first went into the military. So whenever me and old Nadu, he, the guy that was from Maine, he would talk, neither one of us could understand it. Or neither one of us could understand one another. So we were always at each other's throats because we never knew what the other one was saying. We eventually lost a lot of our, our accents, or we'd been around each other enough. We kind of rubbed off on one another, and we actually became really good friends. But in the beginning, man, it was rough. we were always fighting. It's like, what'd you say to me? I'm sure it's probably pitch dark and you guys can't see anything. I'm sorry. I'm almost done with the logs. We almost got them all. If you can see it, cool. But I can't throw any lights on. I tried. This is why this was a bad idea to take this contract so late. Sit these down, and we'll have one more grab after this. You'll be able to maybe see the terrible job I've done loading all this. Moved to Vancouver, BC. They would laugh at your accent. Yeah, screw them. Whatever country you're in, whatever region you're in, different people have different accents. It's just a fact of life. I think they're all awesome. I did it again. Hold that up. Nice look at the night sky as we spin around. Yeah, I thought there would be too, man. I was a little disappointed. That's all the light we got right there from the headlights. It's not very much. And I think that's the high beam. That's the high beam. That's it. That's it. Man. But now we get to take this this nightmare drive down. We got a load from here earlier, and there was a branch in the road that kept us from that one right there. We had to cut that tree branch because we couldn't make it through here. They got trees in the daggum road. You can't even see the road. It's like, road? What road? Don't worry, we're on the road. Woo-wee! Here we go! We missed that tree. Oh no! We found a new snag. Oh no. What's got us? Oh no, not in the dark. Don't do this to me in the dark. Oh, we made it through here the last time. I'm feeling cheated. I have the wheel. I have a steering wheel. Okay. We gotta get out here with our flashlight. See what the problem is. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We slung our trailer sideways. Well, alrighty. Let's get that out. Can we have that? There we go. Got a simple solution for that. That's why the lumberjack mod is awesome. And we're gonna leave the rest of those in the road because it's fun. Oh, did we not strap this down? Okay, man, I thought I didn't see the straps on that. I was like, good grief, how did we not lose all our logs? Alright, let's try this again. See, that would be one of the benefits to having this on PC. If you were doing this on console, you can't buy the land, and you wouldn't have been able. Oh man, I'm turning and I got my brakes. Woof. You would have to buy the land to be able to cut that tree. So you would just be kind of stuck there. Oh, it's leaning, don't flip. Oh my God. Woo! All right. Man, these headlights are terrible. Yeah. These headlights are horrible. This truck's, man. If Biden was a stuck tree. Yeah, no kidding. Whoa, Nelly. I had to brake to the floor and it was still pushing me. But, yeah, I have a wheel and pedals along with the farm stick. So if you could make out any of the loading, that was all done with the farm stick. You know, I'm heading over here to the sawmill like this is where I'm supposed to go, but I'm not sure if it is or not. Yeah, it is. Okay. Easy little car. Oh, man. People around here, they are ruthless. Gotta turn off right sure. And we got one more turn up here. We'll go ahead and head back to the house and go on into the next day. Get this little invisible dirt road and head on up to the Moon Bear Pig. I don't know why, but it seems like I have to come to this sawmill at night every single time. This place is so creepy. I mean, look, that guy's just standing there staring at you. And then you come around and you got that thing on the wall. What the hell? Seriously? Yeah. You got that looking at you. It's just not natural. Put that away. Biden's basement. We don't gotta go back over there. We can just head to the house from here. Stay away from the Moon Bear Pig. The house looks nice at night. Got them old lanterns going there. Get that contract completed for another 12 grand. And now, let's see, as far as calendar wise, we have until February. And our, let's see, not there. Our grass down here should have 2 more months. think. So as far as the crop calendar goes, we should be able to cut that, bale it, and then replant it with cotton all on the same day. So get on into the next day. Oh wow, it snowed overnight. Man, look at all that snow. Holy cow. It's blowing right over our head. You usually get some kind of clipping or something, but it's actually blowing over the building. That's pretty cool. The pot is just frosted on the top. Even the rails, you know, it's just got frosted across the top. That's nice, man. That snow actually looks really good. Look how it is on the rocks over here. It's got a little dusting across the top. Some of the cracks are still exposed. Sweet. Where are you at? Hutan Pantai. This is Hutan Pantai. This is the Asian map. Big old hole in the clouds. Yeah, I get kind of carried away with the visuals in this game. I think they're awesome. We got another pallet of rice oil. Sweet. 100% rice bran oil. Darn Skippy. Pressing it right there. It's almost out of rice, which is good, because it doesn't really pay that well. It's not really a good production. And we got a couple more mushrooms. Good deal. We need to get us like a greenhouse to slap down up here, and that way we can do some red peppers and lettuce and all that kind of stuff, and take them to the farmer's market. Get the farmer's market all filled up. Do we get snow in Georgia? Not most weeks, or not most weeks, not most years. We do sometimes, but most of the time we don't. It's not really a common thing for us. I think, what was the last time it snowed? Maybe 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. Something like that. I think that's probably where we're going to end up calling it for tonight. We are sitting right on almost 4 hours. Oh wow, I didn't realize we've been going that long. Awesome. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to call it for tonight. And we'll be back next week on Saturday, same time. We get started at 8 o'clock. For you, Justin, that'll be 9 o'clock. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, if you enjoyed the stream, you know, don't forget to leave us a like, you know, subscribe so you can get all those little updates and all that kind of good stuff, you know, do my YouTube spiel. But yeah, we're going to be back next Sunday, or I'm sorry, next Saturday. And next Saturday, it looks like we're going to be primed to go ahead and get our grass cut, our cotton planted, and get started building us a house, like you were talking about, Justin, because that's been added to the list. So we got to build us a construction project. So we're going to have to get us a some kind of little, you know, some kind of little production that we can make our lumber and stuff with. So we're going to have to find us a little bit of land that has some trees and stuff. We have to do a little bit of lumberjacking and that sort of thing, and get all that stuff going so we can actually have us a proper farmhouse instead of sleeping in the house with Walter, because all Walter does is stare at us from the porch. Creepy old man. But yeah, that's what we got in store for us next week. So you know, make sure you come back for that. All right, until then, you guys have a good week. We'll see you later.